So hello, today we'll be doing a tapping on feeling powerless, specifically feeling powerless over emotions such as anger and loneliness. But powerless can be over anything. It doesn't have to just be anger or loneliness. And we will be incorporating the Serenity Prayer. The Serenity Prayer, just to say it out loud first, there is two types of Serenity prayers that I know. One is, God, please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The second serenity prayer, and I'll say the longer version, it's, God, please grant me the serenity to accept the people I cannot change, courage to change the one I can, and the wisdom to know that one is me. And the longer version to continue the prayer is, grant me patience for the changes that take time, an appreciation for all that I have, a tolerance for those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again one day at a time. So incorporating this prayer, we will be doing tapping on feeling powerless. So I'll do my prayer first. Dear God, please do your will for this tapping session. Please say the words for me, for all of us doing this tapping. And please do your will. I want to start with sleight of hand. Even though I feel powerless, I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I feel powerless, especially when I am angry or lonely, or both, I still deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself for all the emotions, including my anger. Even though I feel powerless, and that makes me angry, or it could make me angry, I still deeply and completely love, accept, honor myself, and forgive myself and anyone else who contributed to these powerless, lonely, angry feelings. Because I choose to be that free and that happy. Eyebrow, I feel powerless. Side of eye, I feel so powerless. What is triggering these powerless feelings? What am I trying to have power over? Why is this powerlessness feeling making me so angry or lonely or both? All these powerless feelings. Somehow it kind of makes me feel weak. Maybe it even makes me feel unworthy. All these negative emotions. Because maybe I can't do what I want to do or what I think I need to do. Maybe someone is not listening to what I have to say. Maybe I don't feel respected. Or maybe I'm being triggered to something that happened in my childhood or in my past, when I wasn't allowed to have any power. What does having power even mean? Having power means being authentic. It means being confident in my identity. It means having faith and trust. And when I feel powerless, I am just lacking some emotions in my life. Emotions happen through thoughts. What are the thoughts running in my mind causing these emotions? Thoughts lead to emotions, leads to actions, leads to patterns. The good news is thoughts can be changed. Whatever thoughts going through me, creating my reality of powerlessness, I allow myself to be aware of them now. I choose to be curious rather than judgmental. And I affirm myself that I am safe to know my true thoughts. I will not judge myself. I choose not to criticize myself. I simply am here to know my truth. Dear thoughts manifesting powerlessness in my life, why are you here? What's making me decide to be powerless in this moment? How are these thoughts manifesting powerlessness serving me? Humans were created in such loving ways that everything we do is in service of love for ourselves, love for the people we love. So if in this moment I am angry or lonely or powerless, somewhere inside me believes that this is the best way to serve me right now. A part of me knows and believes right now this is the best way to protect myself. All the thoughts that manifested powerlessness, you are free to come now so I may be aware of you. And once I am aware of all of these thoughts, I affirm myself that I am powerful enough to change my own thoughts. Sometimes thoughts are repeated patterns. Sometimes the way we think, it is just something that we were programmed or taught to do. And programming can be changed. All the old programming that no longer serves me, I release you all on a cellular level. I release you all the way back from my past, all the way back through my childhood. All the thoughts that manifest my reality that is no longer serving me. Thank you, because at one point you did serve me. At one point, I was reaching for anger, lonely, or powerlessness because it did serve me. And so the part of me that picked up powerlessness, anger, or loneliness, I thank that part of me now. Thank you for doing the best you knew how to. Whoever taught me that I needed to pick up powerless, anger, or loneliness, I choose to forgive them too. Because that is all they knew how to do. But that is no longer my reality. I no longer want to pick up powerlessness, anger, or loneliness as a way to cope. I am allowed to change my reality if I choose. And proof that I am ready to change my reality is that I am tapping on my face right now. If I am brave enough, strong enough to do this tapping right now, it means I am brave and strong enough to change my reality in a way I choose. And I choose to put down what no longer serves me. And I choose to pick up what serves me. And one thing I know that can serve me is love. And so I choose to pick up love to serve me now. Dear God, please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I am asking for serenity. I am asking for peace to accept the things I cannot change. Meaning I am choosing to be in the vibration of peace and gratitude that I cannot change many things in this world. And thank God I cannot change many things in this world because that is way too much work. But I ask God, please, with this peace, to accept what I cannot change. I am also asking for courage to change the things I can. One of the things I can change is my own perspective. A change in perspective is a change in reality. And that is just one definition of a miracle. When I feel powerless, I choose to change my perspective. When that powerlessness feeling comes, I choose to look at the other side of it. The other side is, what can I do that will make me feel powerful again? And if that means letting go of the other person's actions, if that means learning how to forgive, if that means going inwards and figuring out what I need, then God, please give me the wisdom to know what that is. Give me the wisdom to know what I need so that I can step into my true, authentic power. And I am very, very powerful. Because I was created by a God, by a universe, by a higher power that is so powerful. And the true name of that power is unconditional love. And so I choose to feel my own power by feeling my own love, my own unconditional accepting love. When people have support behind them, they feel like they can do anything. If I were going to go talk to someone or confront someone all alone, compared to when I have support, the way I behave will be different. And I allow myself to have God's support with me every moment. I allow to feel my own support in every moment. Doing this tapping right now is me supporting and loving myself. I am allowed to love myself. And when I have my own love, when I have God's love, I am the most powerful person. Reality is, I always have God's love, whether or not I see it or feel it. So when I feel powerless, that is just an illusion. And when I feel powerless, I program myself to look for God's love in everything and everyone. And that is me stepping into my power. Dear God, please grant me the serenity, the peace to accept the people I cannot change. I cannot change anybody. Nor would I want to. There are billions of people on this earth, and there is only one me. And me working on recovery work and changing my life, that is more than enough. I don't need to do it for other people too. The way I wouldn't want anyone to come and force me to do anything. The way I can only do things if it comes from within me. Similarly, I allow other people their own experiences. I release other people to their own experiences. I lovingly release people to their own lessons. And I choose to remember the way God is always taking care of me, God is also always taking care of everybody else. God, please grant me the courage to change the one I can. That means God gave me the ability to change someone. And God, please grant me the wisdom to know that that one is me. I can change my own perspective. I can choose to do different actions. I can make choices for myself, but I cannot make choices for other people. And that's okay. In a way, that is a gift. The gift to be able to only change myself. Because I deserve my own focus and attention. My life deserves my focus and my attention. Where my focus goes, that's where flow happens. And I choose to put that focus on myself. I release my need to try and control other people. Even though I am doing that out of love, even if my desire to control others is out of love, I choose to remember that there is a difference between control and love. Any entanglement with love, anything that is not love but is labeled as love, I release the tanglement now. I allow myself to know what true love is. I allow myself to know what love is not. And I forgive anyone who gave me something that wasn't love but was labeled as love. And I forgive myself for confusing love with what is not love. That's okay. That's what I was taught. But now I am an adult and I can teach myself what the truth is. Love is free. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love feels good. Love is forgiving. Love is compassionate. And I choose to have that love for myself. And when I feel my love, I am powerful. And dear God, I humbly ask for the patience for the changes that take time. The trust that everything happens according to God's perfect timing. I ask to have the appreciation for all that I have. I can look around me right now, and I can choose to see everything around me as a gift. A change in perspective is a change in reality. And I choose to see everything around me as a gift. And I choose to accept my beautiful life as a gift. Please grant me tolerance for those with different struggles. Please grant me compassion for those with different struggles. Help me remember that everyone is your children, God. And I choose to see God in everybody. And so if there's someone out there that has different struggles that maybe is causing me some problems, I allow myself to feel compassion for them the way I allow myself to feel compassion for myself. And I trust that God is taking care of them the way I know and believe and trust that God is taking care of me. I release any powerless feelings by remembering that I am always powerful in love. And every time I breathe in, I am breathing in God's love, and I am breathing in my own power. And take a deep, big breath of your own love, of God's love, and of your power. Thank you so much.